Penelope?
2026 to 2025. Panini Donruss.
You mean 24-25?
Oh, sorry. But 24-25. Panini Donruss Soccer.
Okay. So that's what we're doing, guys. It's me. I'm a boomer. I'm old, so of course I'm doing last year's set. And hopefully we don't bore Penelope to death, but it'll have some players that she knows. She likes these guys.
Nope.
We'll do a little bit of that, getting in preparation for World Cup. The new Donruss sets just came out, and we did one of those last week, or maybe earlier this week. I don't know. Time is blending, but it was pretty good. It was fun, but I think we found a lot of quality issues, huh? A lot of centering issues. The centering is really bad, right? Yeah, and I know that last year was probably plagued by the same stuff. If they're not upping their game for World Cup year, they certainly didn't do it for a pre-World Cup year. I think Panini's artificially lowering their I guess increasing their rarity by lowering the quality on cards. So like, there's not as many PSA 10s of certain things because they have such bad issues with centering and sometimes print lines and other things like that. But anyway, we're going to do last year's set. It's got some big players in it. We'll take a look at some of that now. So I got the Beckett checklist up here. Basic stuff if you guys know anything about the sets. This one from last year is going to have women in it, unlike the one from this year. This one's coming into a men's World Cup, so it makes sense that they filled it with a bunch of World Cup players and other teams. But last year's does have some of the women's sets in it, so you see Lily Johannes here, rated rookie. I think there's 25 rated rookies in this year's. Obviously, you're looking for the optics. Those are a much higher quality card. They grade a little bit better. We'll take a look at that later. Beautiful game autographs. That's their typical autograph card. I think we've gotten a couple of those this year. The Kaboom, that's the big hit. That's the case hit. I think there's 12 boxes in a case, so very unlikely we're going to see a Kaboom in our one box. But if we do, that is the hit. That is probably the major hit of the rip here. Animation, also another kind of case hit thing. So I don't know if those are mutually exclusive or not. Maybe you can only get animation or Kaboom. Net Marvels is kind of the fun. It's almost like a Kaboom. It's like a little comic book style card. They're fun, but they're not a lot of value in those unless you get a low number parallel. 360 cards in this. Pretty crazy. Set size is 200 cards, so we're gonna see a lot of duplicates here. But hopefully we see a lot of parallels of those duplicates. That'll be fun. I don't want to jump into all the different things. I think we talked about probably the most important inserts. Any autograph on a memorabilia is pretty nice, but the main autographs, like I said, your beautiful game, and then there's like a million different colors of it, as we saw with this year's set. I think one of the cool ones is this, did I miss it already? Pink ice, gold, oh my god, there we go, dragon scale. So there's a dragon scale one, that one's pretty fun. Players that we're looking for are going to be obviously your Messi and the other guy. No autographs for him that I could see on here, but definitely autographs for Messi. Autographs for Yamal, I believe, is on here. Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane. I think there's some autographs for Holland. I know I just saw his name somewhere on here, but anyway, a lot of autographs from the big players, so that's fun. A lot of autographs from the not big players. We actually got one from a retired U.S. women's team player before, Christian Press. There's right there, Christian Press. I'd like to see some of these dual autographs. Our PC, we do love the U.S. women's team players. not a lot of value, but I will tell you right now, the game is picking up. Interest is picking up the same as it did for women's basketball. They got a World Cup coming up, I believe, next year. And I'm going to tell you right now, if the U.S. women's team wins that, you're going to see a lot of these cards spike. Alex Morgan and Mallory Swanson dual autograph, that's going to be big, right? Zidane and Thierry Henry, that's a pretty big one out of here. This year with the World Cup being in the United States, Christian Pulisic and Tyler Adams, that's going to be big. Anyway, again, with all the different parallels of colors, but same old, same old. Take a look at some of the high value cards here. I did just type in optic, but our top optics that come out of this are Kevin Sullivan. He's the big rookie for the United States team this year. Lily Johannes right there. There's a couple different grading quirks with this, and I'll talk about that on the next page. But you know, even a Messi right there, optic hollow, $60. That's not bad. So if we get a nice kind of not colored parallel, you know, of someone like Messi, you might be able to grade it and kind of double your cost or your money on that, I guess. What do you think about this guy being the most expensive card out of the set?
Why?
Why?
Messi's better. Why?
There's a Florian Wirtz here, and then more Ronaldos, and we finally get to Messi down here. And a PSA 9 on the Kaboom. So maybe a 10 would outsell Ronaldo. Your top players, Kevin Sullivan right now. People are grading the crap out of Kevin Sullivan's as compared to Messi and Ronaldo. Almost equal with Messi, like how many that they've graded. Ronaldo, about half as many getting sent in. He probably has less cards, I'll be honest. Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, you know, it really drops off there. Well, we will jump into the rip. If you guys weren't familiar, this is what the box looks like. You've probably seen them, like I said, around Walmart and stuff. Really thick packs. If you get a hobby box, it's got 360 cards in it. So this is another thing about these cards, like the way they're inserted, they're just constantly upside down and stuff. So we got Ollie Watkins, Johnny Cardoso, Jason Lee. We gotta flip the pack. Like I said, they're pretty thick. Darwin Nunez, upside down. You're really gonna get a lot of base at the beginning. And then we'll start getting into some foils here. Darwin Nunez, Nahuel Molina from Argentina. Another one that's tapped to win. Christopher Ayer from Norway, and that's a to 199. I don't know if you guys can see that down in the corner. This is one of those cards that's really hard to see. Joshua Kimmich, Germany. There's a nice Mal Swanson net marbles. Anthony Gordon on the optic refractor there. Like, this is a nice sun refractor net marbles. Miroslav Klose. It's not bad. Like, it's a thick pack, and like that's all the base you get. Like, that's not bad. Jorginho, there we go, to 99 on the red sparkle. Italy, we like that. We'll probably sleeve that one up.
I was always wondering why we didn't get no rated rookie Messi. It's because Messi isn't a rookie.
Well, everybody's a rookie at some point.
Well, he isn't right now. Hey, look!
Oh, there we go. We did get a big card. Little Cristiano there. Little Cristiano. Oh my God. Well, there's our auto right there. Whoa! Serbia, Serge Milinkovic-Savic. Terra Mafi on the zero gravity. That's kind of a neat looking card. Little rated rookie, Lily Johannes. Oh, there's a nice little Harry Kane on the silver. Let's see, does it look good? It looks pretty decent. Corners are nice. A little bit of softening on the corner. But maybe not bad enough to completely throw it out of a 10. Harry Kane, so we'll definitely be taking a look at that one. Oh, there it is. Alright, everybody in the chat hasn't subscribed. We got a Messi. If you're in chat right now and you haven't subscribed, you're wrong. I've got Vitinha on our hollow optic there. Oh, we got a red hollow optic. Rated rookie, Yasser Asprilla. This rated rookie optic, Maximilian Bear. It's a hollow optic, but oh man, the centering on that. I don't know if you guys can see. The centering is a little rough. Not gonna lie. Zlatan on the net marbles there. Forward for Sweden. Maximiliano Middlestat on the Kit Kings. Napkin, not fun. We did get another Ronaldo here. It's actually our optic foil. It's a nice little hit. If you can PSA 10 one of those, you might get yourself 50 or 60 bucks. Jude Bellingham Pitch Kings. That's a nice one. That is a nice one right there. We'll put that over in our PC too.
Also, guys, I'm celebrating when we get 20 subscribers. I'm celebrating that.
How are you gonna celebrate? What ideas do you have?
By buying chocolate.
A little Kylian Mbappe here too. Little Kylian on the silver. It's kind of hard to see the surface. Erling Haaland on the net marbles. And Lily Johannes on the rated rookie. Nahuel Molina. Oh my god, look at the centering's so bad that it actually started printing the next card on this one. I've never seen that, chat. Look at, can you guys see that? It started printing the freaking next card. I'll run through our little hits and mini hits and stuff here at the end. Not sure what all we got going on over here, but okay. Not sure that this is a hit, but we got our Ronaldo optic there. We do need to put this one in a sleeve. Little Kylian Mbappe on the silver. Kylian silver we take. Luis Diaz. That one is to 149. We got another Ronaldo there on the hollow optic, which is pretty nice, and decent centering on that one for once. Kit Kings, Maximilian Middlestat, Germany. It's okay. We got another Ronaldo. That's a silver Ronaldo right there. We got Kevin Sullivan rated rookie. Throw him over there. Serge Milinkovic-Savic from Serbia on our signature series. Yasser Asprilla, I believe this one's 199 rated rookie optic. 299 even. Jorginho 99 Italy. And Harry Kane England silver. So not a bad take. I think we probably have to grade some of these to win. Sometimes you can sell these cards as a lot, and that goes pretty nicely. But we'll take a look. We'll see what we can do with this. It's not a bad little group here that we have. Anyway, we will catch you guys on the next one. We might be doing some basketball later tonight. I need to get a couple streams going. I need to edit them and get those videos up. Especially with some of these newer packs that we got. This is not a newer pack, but we have a newer basketball pack, and we do have a Topps Finest Premier League, so that'll be fun. Yeah, no, it's definitely some good stuff. Oh, and Topps Chrome Champions League, so definitely want to get some of those newer videos going for you guys. Anyway, thanks for sticking around if you stuck around. If you did not stick around, well, it's too bad for you. Like and subscribe. We love you.